Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Google documents using AI agent from Google Sheets. So here, as a content manager handling multiple client projects, I need to often create multiple client reports, project summaries and reports. But doing it manually is going to take a lot of time as well as efforts. Therefore, I have decided to automate this entire process of document generation with the help of AI agent and Google Sheets. So as soon as a new row is going to be added in my Google Sheets along with the details of the client and their projects, automatically along with the details and the specific requirements, a content is going to be generated for the document with the help of OpenAI, that is my AI agent, and automatically all that content is going to be added in my Google Docs to create a successful document. After that, I'm going to share that same document with my team members with the help of Google Drive. Now, to automate this entire process, I'm going to simply connect all these applications that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step how to automate the process of document creation with Google Sheets, AI agent and Google Docs. So here, as a content manager, handling multiple client projects with different requirements is a tedious task. So often I need to create multiple documents such as project proposals, project reports, summaries, etc. Doing it manually is going to take a lot of time as well as efforts. Therefore, I have decided to automate this entire process. So here I have a special spreadsheet which contains all the details related to the document and the client, such as the client name, the project type, the document type, that which kind of document is required to be created, the key requirements or the key fields which should be added in the document, deadlines, as well as the additional notes. By using all these details, I want to generate specific documents, and to get the structure, format, as well as all the key notes and the details to be added in the document, I am going to use AI agent. So with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI, I am going to generate documents in the structured format with all these details, and as soon as the document will be generated, then I'm going to provide that same document to my team members by adding that same document in a specified folder of Google Drive. Now, to automate this entire process, I'm going to set up the connection between this Google Sheet, my AI agent, by using which I'm going to generate the document, Google Docs, in which I want to add the document, and Google Drive. To build the connection, we are not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills. We will simply use Pabbly Connect to build this amazing automation and connect all the applications. So let's get started. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, you will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user like me, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in to log into my account. Now, this is all app section which contains all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. As we have done that, you can see that we are on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On this dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created, and to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. Here a dialog box has appeared in front of us which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So quickly let me provide a name over here. Create Google documents using AI agent from Google Sheets. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to create is related to AI. So I'm going to use AI to generate personalized documents. Therefore, I'm going to select AI automations as my folder in which I want to save my workflow. And now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see that a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and action over here. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time a new row will be added in my Google Sheets along with the details of a new project and new client, automatically on the basis of those details, a personalized document should be generated with the help of AI agent, that is OpenAI. For that, I'm going to take Google Sheets and trigger and OpenAI in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these two applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when a new row will be added in my Google Sheets, then only on the basis of the details in the Google Sheets, a personalized document content will be generated with the help of AI agent, that is OpenAI, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us first of all select the trigger application, that is Google Sheets. So let's select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. So on the happening of which specific event in Google Sheets you want to capture the response and start your workflow every time. So I want that when a new or updated row will be added in Google Sheets, then my response should be captured. So when a new row will be added, the response of that row is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect, and with that response, my workflow is instantly going to start. So you can see that here we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. Basically, by using this webhook URL, we have to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. How we are going to do that? By following the given instructions, we need to insert this webhook URL inside our Google Sheets. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new row from Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL. Then I'm going to take you towards my Google Sheets. So after coming over here, I have already explained you that you can see that this is my spreadsheet, which contains name of the client, project type, document type, that which kind of document I need to create, the key requirements which should be added in that document. Then here we have the deadlines and the additional notes. Now I'm going to build the connection between this spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect. To do that, we have to go towards the extensions option given over here. We have to go towards Pabbly Connect webhooks and then we have to click on this initial setup button. To do that, we have to go towards extensions. Here we have add-ons. We will click on this get add-ons. As we have done that, now it has taken us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. So here we need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So basically Pabbly Connect webhook is the add-on which we need to install in Google Sheets to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. You can see I have already installed this add-on. So I'm going to just cross this and I'm going to move forward. But in your case, if you have installed the add-on for the very first time, you also have to refresh your spreadsheet. Then only you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks under extensions. As we can find the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks, let's go towards initial setup. As we have done that, now we have to do an initial setup which will contain two details in order to build this connection successfully. So here it is asking us webhook URL and the trigger column. Webhook URL is already copied from Pabbly Connect, so let's simply paste it over here. Now we have to provide the trigger column. So trigger column will be the final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of the row is going to be sent to the webhook URL directly. So in your case, in your spreadsheet, you might have multiple columns. Whenever a new row will be added, initially you do not want to send that entire row towards Pabbly Connect. For example, in my case, you can see I have columns up till F. When a new row will be added, I do not want that when row will be added up till C column or up till D column, then immediately the data should be captured inside Pabbly Connect and the workflow should start. Otherwise, workflow will not work properly. Therefore, here I am going to give a specified trigger column. That is, I have decided that F will be my trigger column, let's suppose. So when a new row will be added up till F column when the data will be fulfilled, then only my details are going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect and not before that. So here you have to decide a specific trigger column up till when the data will be added, the row should be sent to the webhook URL. I have given F as my trigger column and now I'm going to click on send test button to send the test response of this row number 2 towards Pabbly Connect. As the test data is sent successfully, let's submit the initial setup. And as the configuration is made, I'm going to cross it. I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect and you can see that the response is captured. So in our response, we have received all the details. First of all, we have the trigger column, which we have decided as F. We have the spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index. That means the number of row for which we have received the response. So here we have number of row as 2. So we have the row index as 2. Then we have the project type, requirements, document type, deadline, client ID, client name and the additional notes. All these details are exactly the same as we have in our Google Sheets. Now, once we have set up the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, we also want that every time now whenever a new row will be added in this spreadsheet up till the trigger column, without any manual efforts, the data should be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect automatically. In that case, we have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we have to click on this button send on event. Now, as we have clicked on that button, we have made sure that every time a new row will be added up till the trigger column in the spreadsheet, the data will be keep on sending automatically towards Pabbly Connect. So finally, after building the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, let's move forward towards generating the content for the document with the help of AI agent, that is OpenAI. Now here, as you know, my AI agent is OpenAI. So let's go towards our action step and we will select OpenAI as our action application. In the similar manner, instead of OpenAI, if you are using any other AI application to generate your content as your AI agent, you can select that. Now here we are going to select the action event, that what you want. I want to use ChatGPT to generate my content. So here I have selected action event as ChatGPT. And now let's click on connect. For building the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect, you should keep in mind that you are already logged into your OpenAI account, and then you have to decide whether you want to go with your existing connection if you have any, or you want to create a new connection. I'm going to show you to create a new connection. For that, we have clicked on this add new connection button, and then we have to provide the token. To create this token, to generate this token, we have the instructions given over here. So just go towards this hyperlink. If you are already logged into your OpenAI account, it will directly take you towards the API key page of your OpenAI, and where you can create the API key. So I'm going to directly click on this hyperlink. It will take us towards the API key page. As you can see here, I'm going to click on this plus sign, that is to create new secret key. And here to create a key, we have to first of all provide a name to the keys. So let's say the name of my secret key is new secret token. After giving the name to your key, you also have to select the project in which you want to save it. So you can have multiple projects, you have to select one of them. I only have a single default project which is already selected. So now I'm going to click on create secret key button. Here we have the key, so I'm going to simply copy it. I'm going to click on done, and I will paste it over here like this. Now we'll click on save. And as we have done that, the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we have to enter the details in these fields in order to create the content. So first of all, you have to select the model by using which model you want to generate your content. So you have multiple models in ChatGPT. You can select any of them according to your specific requirements. I'm going to select GPT-4o mini over here. Now we have to move forward towards the prompt section. This is the very important and a highlight step of the automation. So basically, prompt is the command which we need to provide to ChatGPT or to our AI agent, that what we actually wanted to do for us. In my case, because I have multiple types of documents to be created from the response which we are receiving from Google Sheets, I need to provide over here in prompt that what all things I want in the document, and also I have to provide each and every instruction, each and every key point. Along with this, then I also have to provide the details which I have received from my Google Sheets, and finally I also have to provide the details regarding my business. So because I want to generate the document which should cater the business requirements of the client as well as the purpose and the requirements of my business. Everything, every detail of my business, client, etc. should be there in the prompt. Also, you have to include the details or the instructions such as what kind of specific things you do not want in your content. For example, any specific symbols, any specific word which should be removed from your content. So here the prompt should be systematic, it should be on point, it should be short as much as possible, and must contain each and every detail which you want in your content. So here this is my prompt. I work as a content manager for a marketing agency and I need to handle multiple projects at the same time. Also need to create reports, summary or project proposals in documents. You need to create structured and well formatted documents for multiple client projects. Your task is to generate a professional and client ready Google document based on the provided details. So here I have provided some details as well. We create proposals, campaign plans, project briefs, and other essential business documents to streamline workflows and enhance efficiency. Input details. So here I'm going to provide the details of my client. So I'm going to enter the name of my client, business industry, project type, document type, requirements, and deadlines. Additional notes I'm also going to provide, and the instructions. So here I've included the instructions that format the document in structured, professional, and client-friendly manner. Clearly define section headings, bullet points, and relevant descriptions. Maintain a formal yet engaging tone suitable for business clients. Integrate industry-specific best practices for each document type. Customization based on document type should be there. Proposal should include, if the document is proposal, it should include an introduction, scope of work, deliverables, pricing if applicable, and next steps. For example, if it is a campaign plan, then outline objectives, target audience, key strategies, timeline, and expected results. If it is brief of the project, then summarize project goals, team responsibilities, milestones, and key deadlines. And if it is expected output, then do these things. Okay, apart from this, I'm also going to include the output should not contain any extra symbols or characters. The output should not contain any extra symbols or characters. I need to directly add the content in Google Docs to create document of the same. So give the content accordingly. Now I'm going to one by one enter the details over here, such as client name, business, etc. And because we have received all these details already in the earlier response, so instead of entering these details manually, we will simply map the data. So here I am going to map the client name first of all. Then I'm going to map the business industry that I have received. Now in the similar manner, I'm going to map the business industry as well. So when we are mapping these details, they have become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically they are going to replace. So instead of entering the data, we will map where we want the details should be replaced. Now it is asking us which kind of project you want. So here the project is SEO optimization. Then it is asking us what kind of document you require. So the document type is proposal. Then here we have the key requirements which should be there in the document. Let's map that as well. Deadline date. And here I'm going to map the additional notes. Okay, so I've mapped all the details over here. And now as we have mapped the details, they have become dynamic. So automatically when a new row will be added in Google Sheets, the response will be captured. Without any manual efforts, these details will get replaced. But the data which we have entered manually is going to be same each time. Now let's click on Save and Send Test Request button to generate our content. And here we can see that the response is received. In the response, you can see we have received a heading. Here we have the introduction and all the details which should be added directly in the document. So here as we have received the response, our objective is to add this generated content in Google Docs to create a document. For that, let's click on this Add Action Step button and let us select Google Docs as our action application. Then we will select the action event as first of all to create a blank document. So first of all, let's create a blank document and then we are going to add the content in that. I've already built the connection between Google Docs and Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to go with the existing connection. We have to provide a name to the document. So here, in order to change the name according to every new response and according to every new document, we have to make the data dynamic. So once again, we are going to use mapping over here. So here the document name will be SEO optimization proposal for, and now I'm going to map the client name. Like this, I have prepared the document name, and now I'm going to quickly click on Save and Send Test Request button. As we have done that, here we have received the response. So I will take you towards Google Docs, and over here you can see that this is the document prepared. And the name of the document is SEO Optimization Proposal for Dummy Client. As I have mapped these details, automatically with every new response, it will get changed. So here we will have the name of the document as key requirements, the type of that document, and the name of the client for which we are creating it. Now we are going to append the paragraph quickly. That means the content which we have generated in this document. So once again, we will select Google Docs as our action application, and we will select append a paragraph to a document as our action event so that we can add the content directly over here. We will again go with the existing connection only, and here we will have to select the document. In our earlier response, you can see that we have received the document ID as well. So in order to make the document ID or the document name dynamic so that with every new response it should get replaced automatically, we have to turn this mapping button on. Here the ID is given, so I'm going to delete this existing ID, and from my previous response, as I have received the ID, I'm going to search for it, and you have to map this document ID over here. In this document, we want to insert the content. So let's insert the generated content over here, and let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. As it is showing warning, document is required. You can see we have already mapped the document over here. That means the document ID, but it is still showing it is required. So there is a technical glitch. Let's click on Refresh Fields over here. As the field is refreshed, here it is. Here we will once again map the document ID quickly to rectify the glitch. It might happen in your case as well, so you do not have to worry. Just do the same which I'm showing you over here. Now let's click on save and send test request button, and as we have done that, the response is captured. Here we have the document ID and the revision ID. So I will take you towards the document, and here you can see that the proposal for the project is automatically added over here with all the points. Now as this document is created, I'm going to add a document in the shareable format to my Google Drive folder so that it could be accessible by my team members. If you do not want to add the document in a specific folder, you can also leave the workflow only till here by adding it in the document. To do that, first of all, we have to provide the permission of the file to be shared with anyone. That we are going to do with the help of Google Drive only. So let us first of all select Google Drive as our action application. We will select share a file with anyone. So let's click on this connect button. You'll go with the existing connection only, as I've already built a connection with my Google Drive account earlier, and also I'm logged in. Now I'm going to turn this mapping button on, as we have to enter the file ID, which should be dynamic in nature. So here I have mapped the file ID, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request button quickly. As we have done that, here we have received the response, and the permission of the drive file is provided to anyone with the link. So now I'm going to quickly upload this file as a PDF document in my Google Drive to be shared with my team members. So once again, we will select Google Drive as our action application. We will select action event, that will be upload a file in a folder. Now let's click on connect. We will go with existing connection only. It is asking us a URL. So here I'm going to map the PDF URL which I have received. Then we have to provide the folder ID. So the name of my folder is this, and here we have the ID of the folder as well. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it over here. If you are not getting how to get this folder ID, you can also follow the given instructions. Basically, you just have to open your folder in which you want to upload the file, and here after folder / you will get your folder ID. Then we have to provide the file name, which is over here. As you can see, this is the name of my file. I have mapped that. And now let's click on save and send test request button. The response is received, and here we have the PDF uploaded. Alright, so now my team members can also access this proposal. As we have completed this automation successfully, now we are going to test whether this automation is running fine or not. So for that, I'm going to go back towards my Google Sheets. I'm going to quickly add a new row over here in front of you. So let's say this time the name of the client for which we are creating the document is Smart Client. Let's say the project type is social media ads. So here I have added a new row. So the name of the client, as you can see, is Smart Client. We have the project type as social media ads. The document this time to be created is campaign plan. The event, the business industry of the client is event management. Here we have the key requirements of Instagram, Facebook ads and target audience. Deadline is also given over here as 10th April, and here we have the additional notes. Now I'm going to take you towards my Google Docs account, and over here you can see that automatically a document is created and prepared over here with a name as social media ads campaign plan for Smart Client. Here we have the entire points, and when I'm going to take you towards my Google Drive, here the document as PDF is uploaded. This means that yes, our automation is running absolutely fine. So here we have created a successful automation which is automatically going to generate documents on the basis of the details which we have in Google Sheets, and it is going to upload the same in Google Docs. I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Very easily you can create it without any manual efforts with the help of AI agent. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.